If you're a guy in your late 20s to mid 30s and dating apps feel hopeless, I mean, you're swiping for hours and you're matching nothing at all. Or if you do get matches, just absolute war pigs, like not the types of women that you'd be interested in. This video is for you. And no, the problem isn't you, bro, but it's also not gonna fix itself. And I feel very confident to speak on this topic because I'm 31 myself, absolutely crushing it on dating apps. I'm achieving hundreds of matches a week across Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. But to get there, it took me 7 years of trial and error to figure it out. Testing hundreds of different types of photos, becoming a pro photographer myself. Bro, I even took a part-time job at Victoria's Secret at one point just to understand female psychology a little bit better, okay? So if anyone is an expert on this topic, it is me. And here's the reality, bro. Most men just don't understand how dating apps work. It's not about being tall, rich, and hot. It's about standing out in a split second. Dating apps, like anything, are a marketplace. You're competing against the best photos, the best profiles, and the best first impressions. And most guys are showing up without putting their best foot forward, throwing up the 5 to 6 least crappy photos from your camera roll, putting way too much information in your bios and prompts to the point where it actually scares women away before they get to know you. And overall, just the vibe of your profile being completely off and driving women away. This is why your matches feel mid-tier, or for some of you watching this, maybe even non-existent, which shouldn't be the case. One thing I realized when I hit 30, and you could probably relate to this, is life got kind of easier. The money started flowing in, and when you've hit 30, you've kind of figured yourself out. You start to get way more confidence, feel way more secure about yourself, and be the type of guy that women would actually want to date. But unfortunately for most guys who are in their late 20s to mid 30s, your dating profile doesn't reflect that version of yourself. And that's why women see your profile, get the ick, and swipe away as quickly as possible. I recently worked with a guy named Jacob, a 33-year-old entrepreneur who just got out of a divorce.
I was together for 12 years and then married for 1.
And started dating apps for the first time in his life.
Actually understanding female nature it should be a university course.
Jacob has a lot going for him. His fitness is on point, his career is stable, and he has a great, confident mindset. But his dating profile didn't showcase any of that. Like most guys, Jacob took the 5 to 6 least crappy photos available to him, threw them up on a dating profile, and hoped for the best. And as you could expect, he was met with barely any matches at all. So we gave him a profile makeover. And if you want to check out his full photo shoot, I'll put a link to it up here. After his profile makeover, everything changed for Jacob.
When you just look at your notifications on your phone and it's just fucking scrolling endlessly. All I'm matching is models.
And he's living in Toronto, which is one of the most competitive cities on earth to date.
Now I'm in a spot where it's like, when I find something cool I want to do, it's like, oh, who do I want to bring? Fucking Maria, Samantha, Sarah, Crystal, which one, you know?
The thing is, at 30, you have so many options. You're at a point in your life where money's actually coming in. You're more confident and established than you were in your 20s. And these hot women that you couldn't pull just a few years ago are finally starting to notice you. I learned this the hard way when I was 21. My girlfriend of 4 years dumped me out of the blue and started dating a 31-year-old that she met at work. And it crushed me, bro. But I realized there was no way I could compete with this guy. He had his own place, he had a nice car, his career was in order, and he was a pretty good-looking, mature dude. There's really nothing I could have done about that. But now that I'm 31, I've kind of realized, like, I am him. I am that guy. And so are you, bro. You just have to show that side of you to women, and you'll have more options than you can possibly handle. And it's not complicated. All you need to do is align your real life presence with your online presence. If you can authentically showcase your aura on dating apps and even social media, the top tier women are at your fingertips. We all know women date up, bro. You have access to all those hot 25-year-old women that you couldn't pull when you were 25, because they were all dating guys like me and you today. Look, bro, I've helped hundreds of men go from 1 to 2 low quality matches a week to 10, 20, even 40 high quality matches consistently. So if you've been down in the gutter and thinking, you know, maybe dating apps just aren't for me, maybe I'm not that good at online dating, stop. You aren't the issue. You're just probably not positioned properly. The good news is that you're in a position in life where you can change all that very quickly. I don't normally do this, but what I want to do to help you out is actually offer you a free profile review. If you check out the description of this video, I put a link where you can access this. What we're going to do is audit your profile and let you know all the mistakes that you're making that are causing hot women to to swipe left and reject you on these apps. So if you are in your late 20s to mid 30s, you have a stable career, your fitness is on point, and solving this dating issue is the last infinity stone that you're missing, click the link down in the description of this video. We'll hop on a call, audit your profile, and show you exactly what needs fixing.